Alrighty guys, West Coast Adventures back again. Trying to drop weekly videos if I can, and YouTube video coming soon hopefully. Gonna get some new camera gear so get some better quality, and yeah, hopefully start dropping some YouTube videos for you to be watching. Today's video is just on snells, because I've got all these rigs and most of them involve snells, and I don't actually run through the snell part of it. So if most of you don't know how to snell, I'll go through that quickly on this video. It's only a short video, not a really long one. It's just on how to snell. Snelling's not too hard. It's all it is basically you're making your own set of gang hooks. Essentially, if you want to, you can make 3. You make 2 hook ones, 3 hook ones, as many as you want realistically. I find 2 or 3. I like the 3s because you got 3 hooks instead of 2, and it helps with like spinner sharks and sharks. You don't get bit off as much because they're biting on more hooks instead of leader. Yeah, and then you can put glow sticks in between your hooks as you go if you want to, and then put glue stuff on it if you want to in between. But I'm just showing you the straight how to snell today. Alrighty, let's get into it. Alrighty, so I've just got a BKK 80 or a 90 here. I'm just using this for preference. You can use whatever hooks depending on what rigs you're running and what you're fishing for, but this is just for preference because it's a bigger hook. It's a bit easier to tie it with to practice. So you get your leader, stick it through, because it's got the bend at the curve. When it curves back, you always go through the front of the hook. Well, it doesn't matter anyway, you always go through the front of the hook. Get a bit of leader along the back of the hook, pinch the back of the hook, and then you're keeping that tight, keeping tension between there, and then wrapping, keeping it nice and tight. Each wrap going underneath the last, just like so. Don't know if the camera can pick that up as good. There we go. And each wrap's just going underneath the last one. And then what you're doing is keeping tension the whole time. And then what I normally do is slide this finger up, hold that once you've done your 10 wraps, and then stick it through the back of the hook. Back through the back of the hook, pull it tight, and then when you pull it, give it a real good pull. And the end result should look something like that. Nice clean snell, each loop underneath the last. And you slide your next hook on. Now the next one, you're going to go through the back of the hook for your second hook. Then you line it up however big your baits are going to be. Big bait, small bait. I like to go like that and put the bottom hook in my hand so I get a good tension. Then that allows me to keep tension between the 2 hooks. Pinch here as well. And then we're doing the same thing, wrapping, and I'm wrapping away from myself, around the base of the eye, and each loop is wrapping underneath the last one till you get 10 wraps or so, and then just going back through. But once I've done my wraps, remember I put my finger on the back just to keep it from unwrapping, so then I can stick my leader through the back, keeping my finger all the way until I pull this tight, and then I can take my finger off, and then you're pulling it to cinch it down properly, and giving it the beans, pulling it as hard as you normally can. Not too hard if you've got lighter leader, but obviously heavier leader, so I'm giving it some beans until it all cinches up nicely and none of the loops have gaps in between, or they're not overlapping each other. And then, yeah, there's a nice clean snell for you guys.